YouTube. It's your girl Santana, aka Tana baby.
It's your boy Dro in the house.
What's up, YouTube? Okay, what's up? YouTube at the Mighty Sleep Bush Side TV. What's going down?
As you can see by the title, we got a story time today. I figured we could do a story time on the scariest thing that ever happened to us. So, we can go down the road.
Am I going first?
You wanna go first?
Tana.
Yeah, you go first.
Lame as hell. Anywho. Let me see. I think the scariest thing, I done had a bunch of scary things happen to me growing up as a kid. But I would probably have to say the scariest thing that ever happened to me was, this made me not like, as a kid, this made me not like parades. I got in the middle of a shootout at a parade as a kid, and I haven't been to like any type of parade ever since then. I was probably like 6 or 7 years old.
What?
Yeah, and like as a kid, bullets flying over your head, it's not fun at all. That shit was like real life scary.
Wow.
And I want to say it was I don't know if I've ever been to like Galveston during Mardi Gras parade.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all did Mardi Gras in Galveston? They used to have Mardi Gras, well they still do I think. In Galveston, Texas on the island, they have multiple parades. I don't know why as a kid I was at the late parade, you know what I'm saying? But hey, that's the discretion of my parents, talk to them, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so we was at the parade, it was fun, you know, they throw beads and they throw like candy and stuff like that. Mainly it's the beads. Yeah, they do all that at Mardi Gras, like beads, all that. Galveston's a little, yeah, it's a little different than New Orleans. So I know New Orleans has, that's what, you know, Mardi Gras is at for like the real Mardi Gras, but Galveston has their own too. And yeah, so we was there, you know, little kid just having fun trying to catch all the beads and stuff. And I guess some guys to the left had gotten into like a little argument, a little scuffle.
No.
Man, next thing you hit, pop, 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 pop. I just remember, I don't know who it was because I was with my cousins, my aunt, my mom, you know what I'm saying? And I just remember somebody snatching me up and we getting in the car at the time, and I think my grandma had like a van. And then I remember somebody else who I know for sure we didn't come with hop in the van too, and they bleeding. He was the boy who got shot. And it's like, as a kid, it's like traumatized. That's the first time I ever seen like somebody shot like in front of me as a kid, and it was crazy, man. So yeah, and like they were like they were trying to kill Buddy. They was letting him off, and we like skirted off, dropped his ass off somewhere. It was a bunch of people in the motherfucking van, like the motherfuckers was just trying to get away, you know what I'm saying? And so that was probably the scariest thing that ever happened to me.
So they grabbed you because they was trying to like protect you?
Yeah, so like put me in the car, you know, all the little kids and just get in the car. No, it was my people's. But you know, they were shooting out there, like literally, like right next to us. So yeah, they could have hit. And it was a bunch of kids right there. They could have hit any of us. Like I said, I was like 7. They could have hit any of us kids. And yeah, man, it was crazy. First time I ever seen somebody get shot in front of me in a shootout at like 7 years old. So that's scary. And I've never been to a parade ever since. I haven't been to any type of parade. No Mardi Gras parades, no Juneteenth parades, because Galveston has Juneteenth parades.
Damn,
no Juneteenth parades. Nope.
You're in Vegas.
Nope, I don't do large crowds, and that's probably why I have anxiety when it comes to like large crowds. And so if you ever like invite me somewhere and I'm like, is it gonna be a lot of people? That's probably why like my anxiety will not let me put up with that, because of that little that little traumatization as a kid. So I don't do like well with large crowds. So yeah, that's the scariest thing that ever happened to me.
That's some real spill right there. That's scary.
Yeah, super scary.
Remember that.
Yes, so that's why I don't go to large crowds of people that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I could go to like family reunions because they're, you know, family, but if I don't know you, I'm not.
Randos?
Yeah, I'm not going. Sorry, I'll stay at home. You guys too.
I'm still thinking about that fucking shootout.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The scariest thing that happened to me was when I was about I would say I was around like the same age. I was 7 years old because I remember I used to be still in like daycare, so we used to have like little like day trips and like summer camp and all that, right? And this day on the summer camp, like every week, we always had a certain day that we did certain activities. So we have art day, we have we got read day, you know what I'm saying, and we got pool day. Pool day was my favorite day. I love pool day, right? And so we're swimming, everybody's having fun, and I'm like, I don't really know if I can swim yet. I just know like every time I went to like my uncle's house, he had his pool in the backyard, and it was always like my cousins, my uncles, my aunts, there's always somebody there to watch us, always there to watch us. So I was never worried. I used to jump in, jump out, it was whatever, right? Do my little doggy paddle. Well, on this particular day, we was at the community pool. And I remember, I was in the community pool, and I was on the 4-foot side, and I was standing like 3 feet on my like tippy toes. And I was like, man, I'm gonna jump from the big boy side. I was always scared of the big boy side. Like I look at 6 feet, and I look at that shit like it was sharks in the water. You know what I mean? Like I did not want to go over there. So this day I was like, man, forget it, I'm gonna go over there. So I get up, and there was an older kid named Andrew, I remember. And he was like around the pool, and I had talked to him about, like swimming. I was like, man, I'm gonna go over there, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be scared, I'm gonna be a big boy. So I go over there to the 6 feet, and I'm like, I just jump in, you know what I mean? I jump in, I just cannonball, you remember that? So I jump in, I do my little cannonball, and I come up out the water, and that's how I do my doggy paddle. My doggy paddle not working because the water was too high. Like I couldn't get my body over my neck. It was just my neck, you know what I'm saying, just like that. So I'm fucking like this in the pool, and my legs kicking. I'm barely staying afloat, and I'm looking. I'm like, I look up. And I see the lifeguard. Well, you see like where the lifeguard thing is, she's sitting here. I remember it was a lady lifeguard. She was sitting there, and where I was like directly here. So I'm swimming here, and I'm almost directly underneath her thing, but maybe like 3 feet out. Like all she had to do was look to the right. I remember like all she had to do was look to the right, but she over there like with her shades looking to the left. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn.
Shit splashed that hoe.
I couldn't. So I'm looking up, and I'm just like, I'm drowning. I'm like, as a kid, I don't know how to perceive death or what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? I just know I can't swim, and all the cartoons I see when they can't swim, you know what I'm saying, somebody drown. Next thing I know, like, I can't stay up over the water no more, and like the water start like getting in my mouth and going over my face. So I'm like, I start getting sad, I start feeling like fuck, this is it, and for a kid to have to go through that and think about himself dying, like a kid shouldn't ever have to think about themselves dying, you know what I mean, at all. And so when it happened, I thought I was gonna die. I wasn't gonna get my toys, I wasn't gonna make it to Christmas, I wasn't see my papa. You know what I'm saying? Nobody, my grandma, nobody. And as the water started going in my mouth, I'm just looking up at the security guard like I'm gonna turn into a ghost and haunt the shit out of her, right? But not look at the whole pool, lifeguards. Look at the whole pool, because kids don't only swim to 3 feet. You know what I'm saying? They try to grow up and go to the deep end. So I'm about to drown, and Lord behold, Andrew comes out of nowhere. Andrew, he's like, and he comes up all cool and shit, like I ain't drowning over here. He fucking walks up, he fucking just reaches his hand out, and he fucking just snags me. You know what I mean? And he pulls me over, and I cough a little bit, cause I just had like a little water in my mouth, and I'm like looking at him like fucking Superman. Like I'm looking up like, Andrew. Like I still remember this dude, you know what I'm saying, to this day. And I was, I was a little kid, man. Like I said. about 7 years old, and I was like, that shit scared the crap out of me, man. It really did. Like I said, as a kid, you shouldn't ever think that you're gonna die. I was just so thankful that Andrew saw me from the other side of the pool, because he came walking from the other side and came and snagged me up. But I gotta say, like, that was just one. Yeah. I got some more, but that was just one of the scariest things that happened to me. You know what I'm saying? When I was a child.
So did like your 7 years of your life flash before your eyes?
No.
I've had that happen to me before in a car wreck. Like, my life like flashed before my eyes because I thought I was gonna die.
Oh shit.
And that's how everything that I did in the past years.
Dang.
Yeah, it's crazy. Your turn.
Dang, is that really happening?
It happens.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, it happens. It's for real. Like that shit happens.
I'm thinking about all of my life before that experiences. Yeah. Real fast, huh? Like.
Yeah, it's like you see everything, and then you see everything you did before that moment happened, and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, right now.
Yeah. It's like, damn, what could I have done to prevent this? It was like in a car wreck that I got in with my mom. The car hit on my side, and I got locked in the. I got trapped in the car. I was like, I'm finna die.
That's scary.
Yeah, that's
you was a kid.
Yeah, I was like in the 7th grade, 7th or 8th grade.
Oh, that's scary. Now you know. You're like almost a teen. Yeah, just about a teenager, 12, 13. So yeah, I was like, oh damn, man. I just left basketball practice. That's like going on my head. I was excited. I made fucking 18. You know, 18 the best when it comes to like sports. You got A and B team. 18 the better players. I had just made 18 for basketball. I was like heated, man. I was like, why me, man? I don't know what to do. Play basketball. But yeah. That was one of my scary stories. You know what I'm saying? When I was a kid. Straight up.
My scary story ain't even as live as y'all, but check it out. I remember one time when I was a little kid, I think I was like 4 or 5. I think I was like 4. We lived in this like ghetto ass neighborhood, right? In these apartments.
Ooh.
And I remember I had this little toy, right? It was a little, I think it was a black Power Ranger, right? And I was playing with it behind this little heater cord right here, wherever it heats up, you know what I'm saying? Usually plugged up to the wall, and I was playing with that thing, and then it fell on the back, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shit, okay. I remember the night before, my cousins had came over there, and we were watching Tales from the Crypt.
I remember
you remember that?
Oh, well,
you see, that was a scary story back in the day, you know what I'm saying? And because I went over to their house, and you know what I'm saying, I watched it. I slept over there because, you know, my mom wasn't there, so she wouldn't allow me to watch that, you know. Anyway, so I watched it with them. Anyways, so I was at my house and we were playing, and that thing fell back there, and I was like, man, I already knew what I had to do, you know what I'm saying? You gotta put your hand back there, but my hand was I was a little fat kid, you know what I'm saying? Back then, my hand couldn't fit back there. So I had to put my hand at the bottom, you know what I'm saying? But that's where it's dark as fuck at, you know what I'm saying? Man, I fucking stuck my hand on there just like barely, but I couldn't feel shit, you know what I'm saying? Just cobwebs, so I remember moving it, you know what I'm saying? I remember sticking my hand a little bit deeper, and I felt something move, so I fucking put my hand, oh my God, I remember right now, fucking shit. Anyway, I remember I felt something move, dude, so I fucking like, I freaked out. Anyway, I put my hand back in there, I was like, gotta be a big boy, right? My mom always told me, like, whenever you feel scared, you gotta put your big boy pants on, you gotta be a big boy. So I'm like, all right, I'm a big boy, I put my hands in there, right? So I put my hand in there, and I reached down, I touched something, and dude, I touched it, and it wasn't my toy. It was God. I touched it, and I couldn't fucking move my hand from it. My hand was stuck, so I started freaking out, and I yanked my hand out, and it was a mouse trap, but it was like the sticky kind.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? And I was like, I just started freaking out, you know what I'm saying? I thought I was gonna die, so I fucking tried to snag it like that. And both my hands were stuck, dude. I started freaking out so bad, dude. I remember my mom reminded me of the story whenever I went to H-Town the other day, and she was like, you was crying like a little like a little baby. I was like, damn, but that was a fucked up ass situation.
That is
scary.
That was suspenseful, bro. I was like, what is it? What is it?
I was gonna say you had a rat.
No, it was a rat trap.
I thought it was a spider. Oh, yeah, like spider bit me.
It was just a rat. It was just a rat trap. I thought my hand was gonna get stuck there forever.
That's scary, yo.
My teammate was just like, no, look, you can just peel it.
Oh, yeah. All that for that. You been a baby for real.
Yeah, you little
He over
baby.
here drowning, I'm getting shot at, and you crying with a mouse trap. No, I'm just
That was one of my scary moments as a kid. I remember that shit. That shit was horrible. Oh, that shit was scary.
Oh man, I feel
Right then, I knew I had to get out the ghetto.
He said, my hand gonna get stuck forever.
I was like, ah, my hand's stuck forever. It was stuck forever.
At least you be praying on
But
it.
I was like thinking, I remember like having like my life flashing before my eyes. Like I was just like picturing myself like, just like.
That shit happens,
My hand's
you
stuck like
guys.
that.
Your life does flash before your eyes when you come into a real near-death situation. At least what you think in your head.
When everything is the end for you, yeah. In my
Yeah,
head, it was a big
I
thing.
remember
For me, it
that.
wasn't a big thing, but for
Yeah.
them, it was a big thing.
Alright, but it does happen, guys. So I want you guys comment down below what's the scariest thing that one of the scariest thing that you think happened to you growing up or even recently, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying, comment down below if y'all want to hear scariest things that happened part 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got a lot of them. Mine involve a lot of shooting.
I got several.
That's the only mouse trap I got.
But for real, y'all, you know what I'm saying, comment down below and let us know. Y'all got anything?
No, y'all already know how it goes.
Thank y'all for subscribing. We finally hit that 4,980. We had 4,093, I think. So that means we only need 97 more to hit my goal of 5,000 by August 10th.
August 10th. August 10th.
So yeah, keep subscribing. Keep telling your uncle, sister, baby, daddy, cousins to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? We still doing reactions. We just switching it up a little bit.
Yup.
You know. So yeah, you already know how that thing go over here on Rich Society TV.
Hey,
we
go.
ain't the gang. We ain't the squad. We that mob. Yeah.